then that determines how you filter information. Your state of being determines how you filter information. So if you are not vigilant as to what state of being that you're exuding, then don't be surprised when you get a reality that you do not necessarily expect. Whatever you feel, you're going to attract. And not necessarily attract. I'm actually going to create another video on this because I don't believe in this whole notion that you're attracting realities. You're not attracting anything. There is this infinite source of information, right? And you locate the information that you desire through your state of being. So any information that comes in to your consciousness is filtered through your beliefs, your perspectives. But that's another subject. I just want to stay on this subject right now, which is being vigilant. You always have to be vigilant, guys. Always be vigilant. There are predators out there, people, non-humans, everything, looking for ways to diminish your energy. Just like we have beings that are light, looking for ways to uplift you, to make you feel inspired, to make you feel happy and expansive, feel expansive. The entities, conversely, because we live in a dualistic world, that look to destroy you. So if you are not a being who's aware and always centered and always having a barrier, not a barrier in the sense that you lock out people from your life, but you have a barrier in the sense that you create a space. You realize that potential is potential, and every human being, every circumstance is potential. Potential can be good, potential can be bad. You need to be vigilant by realizing what this potential is creating. So when you're looking at your environment, look at the signs, okay? Now, if I'm walking at a certain hour, right, I'm walking in the street, maybe it's not wise to put on headsets. Maybe it's wise to have my headsets off and pay attention to my surroundings. Look at who's there. If there's nobody there, pay attention to the sounds that I'm hearing. Pay attention to what I'm seeing in front of me and behind me, to the side as well. Paying attention to every detail, Maybe it's a good idea to not be on your phone and those kinds of times. Like, it seems obvious, right? But you'd be really surprised as to how some of us actually get ourselves into trouble because we don't factor in those simple things, And maybe as well, it's not a good idea to be in your mind. Because now if you're in that kind of environment, you got your headset out and now you're looking, it's obviously going to create anxiety and fear because now automatically your mind is going to stimulate you with images of like potential negative things that could happen, like someone coming in and trying to kidnap you or kill you or mug you, whatever the case may be, right? Now, be vigilant of that. Be aware of that. Do not then allow that to put you in that state of being. So vigilance, right, is seeing something as it is. Realize that it's just your imagination playing. It's your imagination and there's reality. Reality is not being changed by your imagination. Ultimately it is, yes, but at that moment when you're feeling that fear because of the images that you're seeing personally, individually, it's not really affecting that. What it's doing is that it's putting you in the state in which you're going to process information within that state, and then that can create something that's not beneficial for you because now your body language is exuding a person who's nervous, who's anxious, and as I said, the predators, they exist, guys. The predators, the people who look to steal light, see this, and they will take advantage of it. So always be vigilant, and it's something that I'm learning more and more, especially because I'm the type of person that's very open. I'm very non-judgmental. I accept things and I accept people as they are a lot of times. And because I do that, sometimes that creates a platform for me to lose my vigilance and to just make an assumption that because I am being non-judgmental, that's going to be reciprocated. But sometimes there are predators, and when these predators see this non-judgmental approach, when they see this open nature, some want to take advantage of it, some want to steal from it, and that's just reality, guys. Like, this is something that I'm learning more and more, and it's something that we truly need to understand in this world, especially with the kind of changes that are actually happening. Always be vigilant. Always be vigilant. Don't ever spend 1 second being asleep. You can sleep physically, yes, but when you are awake, when you are conscious, pay attention. Not only externally, internally as well. Pay attention. Always be vigilant. Always have your guard up. It's a fundamental practice even in martial arts, in boxing. Always have your guard up. The moment you slip your hand down, your opponent can whack you. You lose mobility. You literally drop. You drop. Sometimes when you expect the punch, you can take it. But now when you're not expecting it, that's when it hits you the most. So be vigilant. Always have your guard up. Always have your guard up.